You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video, and today I am doing a get ready with me Valentine's edition, but it's with a little bit of a twist. So today I am doing a non-conventional Valentine's Day look, just because I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've done like red lip classic makeup before, so I just wanted to do a little bit of a twist for you guys. So yeah, don't mind my hair. I've been out shopping and trying clothes on, and you know when you try clothes on and your hair just like just gets in a mess. I'm gonna also do my nails using the Impress press-on manicure. I'm going to test those out because this is the first time I'm trying them out. And then I'm also going to use the Kiss Sultry eyelashes, which I haven't tried these either, so I'm excited to try those ones out. Let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with the Flawless Mist and Fix Dewy Finish Barrier Spray, just to give my face a little bit of a freshen up, to prep my skin. And then I'm going to use the Flawless Barry M Matte Finish Foundation. I just thought I kind of wanted to do a get ready with me, even though I think this is going to be a pretty long video. I wanted to do a get ready with me because I feel like I haven't actually like updated you on like life in general. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to do so. And I'm just going to take my Mad Beauty blending brush. So today we went into town because we just fancied like a little bit of a change. I needed to do a blog post, so me and Liam went to a coffee shop in town and just worked from there instead, just because sometimes, you know, when you're working from home, if you're like a new subscriber, by the way, I work from home, and so does my boyfriend. So if you're like me and you work from home, you know how your environment can get a little bit boring, especially when you're working and like living out of the same place. So very occasionally we will like work from coffee shop. So we went into the Patron, which is I want to say it's new, but it's probably not new because me and Liam hardly ever go out, like, so it's probably been there for months, but I haven't actually been in there before, and the interior is so cool. I have to like overlay a snapshot of the interior. So we just had a coffee. I wrote a blog post which is probably up by now. It's on Be Tempted Lingerie, which I was kindly sent some of their stuff, and oh my god, the quality is amazing. Now I'm just blending out my concealer. Me and Liam are going to London on Sunday because it is London Fashion Week, and I have been invited to one of the events, one of the shows. So I can't wait for that. I think I know what I'm wearing. I think I'm going to wear my Nasty Gal vegan leather skirt, my Pretty Little Thing faux fur coat, and I'm not too sure about what top I'm going to wear. I'm not really sure yet. I haven't decided. So I'm going to go in with this little bad boy. This is really old, hence why it's like that, and the top bit is like that. I've had it for probably over 2 years, which is probably disgusting. And I haven't checked the ingredients. I don't know if this is vegan or not. The ingredients have even rubbed off. That's how old it is. So if it's not vegan, I obviously won't be repurchasing it. But I know Barry M do a lot of vegan makeup, so they've probably got a contour I can use. Yeah, so we're going to London next weekend for Fashion Week. Me and Liam both used to work in London, and I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel, but there was a point when we lived in London where we was actually homeless for like 3 nights, and we weren't like actually on the streets, but we physically didn't have anywhere to stay, so we had to stay in like different hotels because we literally had nowhere to stay. Basically, when we moved down to London, it was very, very like fast. It was like we found out Liam had a job about a week before we was gonna go, so it was really crazy. It was just absolutely mad. So because of that, we only found a place to stay just for a month while we actually found like a proper place to live, which was in a pretty like rough part of London, and we didn't really like where we stayed anyway, so we was pretty thankful that we only stayed for a month. Sorry, I can't multitask, I'm so bad at multitasking. It was like North London where we ended up living for a month, and then we was trying to find somewhere after that, and if any of you live in London or are moving to London, then you will know how difficult it is to find a place. Like, you literally make some viewings like for the week after, and then half of those viewings the places will have gone already. Like, it's so difficult to find a place to live in London. And we had an open viewing the first off, to go and view this really nice flat, bottom floor flat in Brixton, and it even had like a courtyard in the back, like, which is unheard of in London. Like, for the price that we was going to pay, it was like unheard of, absolutely unheard of. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which I'm a little bit worried to do on camera because I always mess them up, but here goes. Anyway, so this place was in Brixton, this open viewing, and me and Liam, like, this was the first time we'd ever like moved out of our parents' home as well, which was moving all the way down to London. Although Liam has like stayed in hostels before, that's a confusing thing, but technically it was our first time moving out of our parents' home kind of thing. So we'd never been to like an open viewing, we didn't know how it worked. So we got there, and there ended up being like about, I want to say like 10 people there, like small families, couples, single people, and this flat was pretty tiny. It was like very tiny. As soon as we saw it, we thought, yeah, we want it. We're desperate. We were desperate anyway because we had nowhere to live, and we needed it like literally the following Monday, and this was on like Thursday or Friday. So yeah, so we basically had a weekend to find somewhere to live, and the guy, as soon as we saw it, we just pulled the guy to one side and made sure we were the first ones to tell him, we want it, this is where we want to stay, we want to live here. And he said, right, okay, well, let me just speak to all the other guys who are here, and you can call up, if you still want it, you can call me up whenever and tell me like you want it. And we was a bit like, oh yeah, but we actually do want to we want it now. I think we was too eager, we looked desperate, you know what I mean. Anyway, so then we left and we carried on making other viewings just in case. Called back this guy, he didn't answer. Called him again about an hour later, he didn't answer. And then eventually he left us a voicemail saying, hi, I just don't think it's big enough for a couple, so I'm gonna go with like this single guy who I think there's enough room for him. And we were so gutted because we was in love with it. It was so nice. It was in a nice location in Brixton, and it was just in really good condition, and you could tell the guy who owned it was a nice guy as well, so you'd have like a nice landlord. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Makeup Geek's Shimmer eyeshadow just all over my lid. Anyway, so yeah, he basically said that because we was a couple, he didn't want to let it out to us, which was so annoying because we were actually desperate. I'm just going to take Shimmer underneath my eye. So then we planned to do some more viewings the following day, and by this point I think was staying in the hotel. I think this was the second night, and we ended up, because we booked the hotel last minute, it was an absolute crap hole. Like, honestly, it was hideous, this hotel. We had to get a train outside of London. It was the kind of place you would probably get stabbed, if not shot. And the hotel was really grotty. It didn't even have a duvet. They had like these prayer mats, like massive, do you know those big like thick carpets? But it was like a prayer mat because it had like a religious figure on the carpet thing. I can't explain what I mean, but it basically looked like a prayer mat. Instead of a duvet, it had no duvet, that was it. So it was like a really, really rough carpet that was your duvet. The shower, it had a shower, but it was like you had to stand up into it, and it was like, oh my god, it was an absolute state. They had a fridge in there with like old manky food, like a fridge that you would find on a skip or like outside that had been thrown because it was broken or something. This room, it was just disgusting, but like obviously because of how desperate we were, we didn't care. We was just like thankful to even be out of the cold and rain. We was just thankful just for like a roof over our head. And it honestly made us, I know like we weren't, well we were technically homeless, but it made you realise like how much you appreciated each other. Like me and Liam were like, wow, we are living in London, we've got to go to a job on Monday. This was on like the Saturday or Sunday, I think it was the Saturday night, and we was at work on the Monday morning. We both worked in TV production, and we was like, what are we going to do? We're going to have to go into work and we're homeless, we don't have anywhere to live. And obviously our money, we was eating into like our deposit money as well. So the longer we stayed in hotels, the less money we had to actually put down on a place to live. And there was a point in the day where we did say, look, are we going to have to just quit our jobs and go back to Manchester? That was literally how bad it was getting. Anyway, so then on the Sunday night, obviously we didn't want to stay in that horrific hotel. Oh, and by the way, on the Saturday night, there was like a full-blown fight going on outside of our room. And I don't mean like just a normal, like, a fight isn't normal, but you know what I mean? I don't mean just like any fight. It was like people shoving other people into our room door. And we were so scared. There was like ambulances and police sirens, like you could hear. I felt like I was in like a really rough area of New York. Oh god, it was an experience, and it's a story to tell, I've got to say that, but it was scary. And on the Sunday night, obviously we weren't going to stay in that shithole again, so we ended up luckily finding a place that's in Victoria. And you know, if you know London, there's like near Victoria Station, there's some really, really nice townhouses. Like everything's white and it just looks amazing, like massive townhouses. And it's near there, it's one of them. It looks amazing on the outside. It's really basic on the inside. You have to share a bathroom with like 2 other rooms, but that's like not an issue. It's just a basic hotel. Most of the time, if you go into it on a city break, you're not really spending that much time in the hotel anyway. So we ended up staying there, and it was so central as well because it was the Sunday night. We was obviously going to work on the Monday morning, and that is where we're staying this weekend, the same hotel in Victoria. So that's a really long-winded story for you there. Now I'm going to go in with my eyelash curlers before I do my eyes. gosh. I love this mascara. It's like one of my favourite mascaras, and it's vegan friendly, of course. Okay, so I've just done my eyelashes, and I'm just going to do my highlighter now. I'm using the Glitterize palette, and I'm using the highlighter with the, oh my god, it's such a mess. The only thing is with this palette is it gets really messy if it's like hot. So like if you've got the radiator on or something like that, don't keep it near the radiator like I made the mistake of doing. I'm using this, it's absolutely beautiful, it's got blue undertones, it's like a white pearly highlighter, and I'm just going to use it and use my finger on my cheek, my upper cheekbone. That's just so nice, it's so pretty. And then above my lip, I just go in with a a brush just to make it less crazy. Shall we put the eyelashes on? I think we should. So these are the Kiss ones in Sultry. I'm gonna put some glue on these eyelashes. Did anybody watch the last episode of McMafia? Has anybody been watching McMafia? Oh my god, me and Liam really got on. We don't really watch TV. In fact, we never watch TV. We just don't. I just don't know why, but we don't. Unless it's like, you know, like a 3 or 4 part series where you don't have to commit because we have commitment issues. We ended up watching McMafia even though it's an 8-parter. And we really got into it from the start. We really liked it. But the last episode of that was out yesterday. Now I'm going to go in with my lipstick. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution one. It's in the colour Crime. I think it's Crime. The only thing is with these, the lid, you can literally undo that and then you wouldn't know. So I've got loads of these, so it could possibly be on the wrong. It's either Crime or Depraved. I'll try and find out and put it on the screen here for you. But it's this gorgeous purple colour. Okay, how amazing is that colour? Next up, I am just going to go in with some glitter, and I'm going to put some glitter on my eyes because obviously it's Valentine's Day. I want to have a little bit of sparkle. And I'm going to go in with this blue out of the Glitterize palette. And I'm just going to pack it on in the middle of my eye. Lovely. Now I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs highliner in Deja Blue. And I'm just going to go on my waterline. There we go. Okay, my eyelashes should be ready now. I'm not that great at doing eyelashes, so you'll have to bear with me. Oh god. Come on, you can do it. Oh my god, you couldn't even see the whole time. Bloody hell. We didn't miss much because that was a bit of a struggle. Okay, it's on. They're very subtle, I like those. Very subtle and sultry. Okay, let's go again. Does anyone else talk to themselves while they're doing things like this to like kind of give yourself a bit of moral support? Now I'm just going to go in with my Rebel Eyes mascara just to kind of like blend my eyelashes with the fake ones. Now, time for the nails. So these ones are the Impress Press Manicure. They're just the French manicure ones. I don't usually wear French manicure. I'm not usually a French manicure kind of girl. That's what the pack looks like. And then you have this Don't Miss Prep Pad, step 1. It comes like this. And then there's a little bit at the top that you pull down. Let's just check that's the right size. Yep, that'll fit my thumb. So you pull that down. And then you just stick them on your nail. Oh shoot. Ooh. Ah, look. Oh, they're so cute. So the nails are on and I'm actually surprised at the quality. Not in a bad way, like I didn't think they would be crap, but like they just look really real. Like they look so cute and they're really short as well. I love like short nails. So this is the finished makeup look, guys. I hope you enjoyed my non-conventional Valentine's Day look. This was featuring the Kiss eyelashes in sultry and the Impress nails in the French manicure as well. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please smash a big thumbs up. If you are new, don't forget to hit the cheeky subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Happy Valentine's Day!